Welcome to Am I Old Yet? An audio comedy drama by Floyd Kennedy. You're welcome to start listening here, or dip in and out, or you can go all the way back to the beginning of Season 1 to catch up on how Helen and her friends and family have managed life in the pandemic. This is Episode 3 of Season 3, U-Turns for All. Helen is enjoying her daily walk when her granddaughter Susie phones up to see if she's watched the 2 films that Susie recommended. The conversation takes a turn when Helen finds herself wandering off the track, so to speak. So how did you find those, those 2 films that I recommended? Have you watched them yet, Gran?
Which ones? Oh, yes. Don't look up. Yeah, what's that one first? Interesting. Yeah.
Well, how do you mean interesting? Come on, I want your perspective on it.
Well, aren't you going to tell me what you think?
Oh, no way, Gran. You just tell me what you thought. How did you find it? Did you enjoy it?
Well, I don't know that enjoy is quite the word I would use. It was more like stimulating, terrifying, all of those sorts of things. I had to keep reminding myself that it was a satire. Because otherwise it was just so close to home, resonating, as they say, of many, many familiar things. I'm just going to cross a road here, so I better concentrate a bit. There we go. Safely over. Another one to go. Will I make it? Has he got a red light? Yes, he has. That's good. Here I go. Yes, So yes, I did. I thought it was quite brilliant, to be honest. I had a friend who said that they just kept repeating the same tropes. But frankly, I thought yes, they did. But each time it was with a new twist. There was a development to the trope, if you see what I mean.
Yes, I think I know what you mean. What about the other one?
Oh, Tick Tick Boom, brilliant, just. Totally brilliant from start to finish. I had no idea that this guy, what was his name, Jonathan Larson, that he was actually the originator of the sort of the hip hop musical. It wasn't quite hip hop that he was writing, but it was that way of using language. Oh my God, the use of the language and musical, that actor. What's his name?
Andrew Garfield.
Oh, yes. By God, he's good. And boy, can he sing. I read a story about him.
Yes?
Yeah, apparently. Lin, what's his name again? Oh, God. You know who I mean. That guy.
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
He approached him and asked him if he could sing, because he wanted him to play a role. And Andrew said, how long have I got? He said, a year. And he said, yeah, I can sing. Isn't that just gorgeous? I love him for that, if nothing else. And there's an awful lot more to love in him. Stunning. No?
Yeah, I know what you mean, Gran. It's wonderful when you see an artist in full flight, fully flat out. I get really envious.
Really? Why would you get envious? You're in full flight.
Oh, no way, Gran. I'm not. I'm bumbling in the dark, trying to figure out what to do with my life.
Oh, God, you're not like that guy in the Tick Tick Boomy, Jonathan, what's his name? You're not going to go into a decline because other people are more famous than you are before you're 30.
No, but I know what it means.
Do you know what? I'm walking the wrong way. I've just recognized a turn in the road that I don't want to go down. So I'm heading back. I do that a lot these days.
What?
Find myself recognizing a turn in the road that that I'm down a road that I don't want to be going down. I have to turn back. Actually, I've done that all my life. Take a wee turn and then realize it's not the way I want to go. You can do that, If you don't know what you want to do, do what you enjoy. You know what they say, follow your bliss.
Oh, yes, I know. But I don't know what my bliss is. Shouldn't I know that by now? I'm about to turn 24. Weren't you married with a child when you were 24?
Yes, but... You know, I have a friend. Well, I've got several friends with children roughly the same age as Janie. And, I mean, there's one chap. He didn't find out what he really wanted to do until he was 35. And there was another one. He used to run away from school all the time. Have to be dragged back. Truancy, tutors, all of this kind of thing. Study. No, he just didn't want to. And then he finally got permission to leave school and went and signed himself up into a catering college, and now he's a chef. So, you know, you can't tell people. Well, there's a case in point. Your mother, she's had two blisses to follow, if you like. Marriage and motherhood. That was the first one that she discovered, and she followed it, and she was blooming good at it.
Now, you were going to say something else then, weren't you?
Yes, I know, but I don't want to sully your innocent ears.
Oh, go on, Gran, say bloody good. Because she is, isn't she?
Yes. And then, now she's discovered another path to follow. This writing children's stories. It's going really well. You know, the proofs are out. Joey's about to send her the first proof copy.
No, it's wonderful, isn't it? Oh, and to discover at the age of 50 that you want to be a writer.
She was always a storyteller.
Oh, I know, I remember. She used to read to me at night, and then she would just tell me a story. She'd just make it up on the spot. Maybe I should have studied literature rather than politics.
Nothing goes to waste, Janie. Susie. I just called you Janie. It doesn't mean that I don't know that you are Susie.
Oh, don't worry, Gran, I know. I know you don't confuse me with
It's just
Mom.
that names wobble around in my head.
12 seconds.
My Apple Watch is talking to me. I've no idea what it's saying. It's under my coat. You know, the sleeve of my coat. All I can hear is this voice like going on in the background. It's quite irritating when you can't hear what people are saying. Did I ever tell you that? Oh, sorry. I know I bang on about it all the time. Susie, are you saying you've lost your passion for politics?
Oh, no, Gran, it's not that. I'm still very keen on knowing about politics, history. I'm just starting to wonder if doing a writing or a literature degree, then I'd be better able to express myself.
Well, why don't you do both?
Well, how do you mean?
Take a creative writing course alongside your major, some other discipline. I did Russian. I can't remember a word of it now.
Oh, I hadn't thought of that.
Do you have time? Your coursework, I mean, it's a research course that you're doing, isn't it?
Oh, yes, that's true. It's a research course, yes. Lots of reading, lots of looking things up and trying to make connections between them.
Good.
So
is there room in your timetable to be taking a writing course on the side?
Guess so. I'll look into it.
Good idea. Look into it. You do it. Or you can change your mind. You do something else. It's just another turn in the road. U-turns.
And how about you, Gran?
Who, me?
Do you feel you're on the right track now?
Yes and no. I think U-turns are quite good things, to be perfectly honest.
Oh, well, I'm just teasing you. You've always been on the right track. Even when you were down the wrong track, if you know what I mean.
Well?
Gran, I'm going to get off now. You can go and have your coffee. Talk to you next week, okay? Stay safe, Gran.
That was U-Turns for All,
Episode 3, Season 3 of Am I Old Yet? Written and performed by me, Floyd Kennedy. If you've enjoyed this episode, please take a moment to rate and review it in your favourite podcasting app, or you can post your review directly onto the website www.amioldYet.com/reviews/new. Now, I use Buzzsprout to host the podcast, and I am so grateful that they make it a smooth and enjoyable process, which saves me a lot of bother. I reckon I've got quite enough to do with writing and performing this, and editing it, and publishing it. You can also support the podcast and help me to cover the production costs by means of a donation at buymeacoffee.com/amioldYet, or by becoming a regular subscribing patron on patreon.com/amioldYet. That subscription brings you extra benefits, all listed on the Patreon page. I want to keep this podcast ad-free. So, thanks for listening. Stay safe.